Today, we are presenting our group project. Now, I am presenting introduction of our project. In computer science, we often need to work with mathematical expressions. Traditional calculators use infinite notation, which can be confusing due to the use of parentheses to show the order of operations. Reverse Polish notation or postfix notation solve this problem by eliminating parentheses. The reverse Polish calculator is a tool that uses this notation. Instead of the usual method, it lets us enter numbers before the operations. This project aims to create a reverse Polish calculator using a stack data structure in C programming language. A stack is perfect for this because it operates on a last in present out basis, making it easy to manage number and operations. This project not only building a working reverse Polish calculator but also shows how useful stacks are for solving complex problems. We want to highlight the efficiency of reverse Polish notation and how it can make computation similar in computer science. Thank you.
Methods. First one is understanding the stack data structure. The project started with the understanding of the stack data structure and its last in first out property. This foundational knowledge is crucial for implementing the reverse Polish calculator. The second one is implementation in C. The calculator was developed using C, a powerful programming language known for its efficiency and low-level memory access. C's simplicity and control over system resources make it ideal for implementing stack operations. The third one is designing the algorithm. The algorithm for the reverse Polish calculator is based on RPN principles, operand handling, read operands and push them onto the stack, operator handling, when encountering an operator of the required operand from the stack, operation execution, perform the operation on the pop operands, result management, push the result back onto the stack for further operations for final output. The fourth one is collaborative development with GitHub. The project was developed collaboratively using GitHub, ensuring effective version control and teamwork. Repository management. A central repository was created for the project. Cloning and development. Team members clone the repository to their local system to work on the project independently. Version control. Changes were committed and pushed back to the repository, facilitating collaboration and integration of individual contributions. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, my friend. And now I'm going to speak about our group contribution using version control with GitHub and explaining the code onto the code. So you can see, first of all, we have to define the days structure. So you can see there are two header files including studio.h and stdv.h, and the stack is defined, the structure is defined. So let's talk about one of these sections. Header files. To code, start by including necessary header files, studio.h for standard input output operation and stdlib.h for using exit function. We are using exit function for this code. So let's move on to the stack define. So you can see there are stack size is 100. So it's a constant. So it define a constant stack size which represent the maximum size of the stack. You can see there are 100 100 size 100 in this code. Define the structure. So let's move on to the structure. Structure. The code defines a structure stack to represent a stack. It contains two members. Top, which represent the index of the top element in the stack, and the items. You can see an array to store the stack elements. So let's move on to the function prototype. You can see there are several functions: void, push, double pop, calculate, and the main function. Function prototypes are prototypes of function used in the code are declared here. So you can we can talk about one of them. Push pushes a value onto the stack. If the stack is full, it prints stack overflow and exit the program. You can see there are some few slides uh, below these slides. You can see we use the exit function and stack overflow error handling. Then the next function is pop. Pop the value from the stack. If stack is empty, it prints stack underflow and exit the program. There are some also the error handling. And the most important function is calculate. Performs arithmetic operation based on the given operator. If the division by 0 is encountered, it prints division by 0 and exit the program. You can see, you will see the furthermore slides in those things I read about. So my part is over. Now we move on to our GitHub. We move on to our GitHub. US Polish Calculator. This is our repository, the main branch. You can see I am the owner of the main branch and this repository. You can see there are two branches, main and developer branch. The undergoing developing are all developing things are we pull and push to this repository and finally finalize the project, and we merge our project into main branch. That's the whole project. That's the whole thing on this GitHub. So you can see our main code .c, C file, and the other files you can see. So let's move on to the insights. You can see our merge pull request and the who are the authors, and what is the count of commits, and what are the files, and you can see 138 additions and 11 deletions on the screen, and these are the contributors. Let's move to the contributions of whole project, and each member of how contribute these projects. So this is the full project contributions, and this is the one of our members how contribute this project project code. So these are the contributors. The pure language is C. So I think this is these are pretty much, and
okay, I am going to talk about home display code. In the mainly home display code, we can see the four printf functions, and while in the while also we can see if function and 3lc function. Also break we can see. When we talk about the printf function, when the user run the application, the code pop up this printf message. In here I added it a track tree and shows the reserve Polish calculator name, and also we want to get user match expression. Therefore, I added printf function to enter your match expression to get user inputs. And in the after you can see the while function while in the while I use this to loop the continuous read the user input. In the while we can see the scanf. Scanf used to read a single character from the user and it is stored in the variable token. And after that we can see the if function. In the if function I use it to handle input numbers. Numbers mean operands. When the use you can see in the if function, when the user input this question mark, it means the number is next. Number is coming next. And the scanf function read the numbers, and the push function, in the push function, the number is pushed into the stack. This is that the number is operand. There is the number is pushed into the stack. The push method, and after that we can see the else if function. Use else if function to handle input operators like these operators. I will explain that in the when an operator is read, the operator is read for plus maybe for multiply maybe, and when the operator is read, the top two numbers pop from the stack. The top two numbers pop from the stack. The operator is performed using these numbers, and the result is pushed back onto the stack. The result is pushed back onto the result is pushed back onto the stack. And after we can this end of expression, I use this other else used to handle the end of the mathematical expression. When the user input equal mark, the top value of the stack, top value of the stack, the result of the expression is printed. Okay, when the user input the equal mark, then the top value of the stack, the result expression is printed. And after we can see the another else. I use it to stop the program. When the user input dash, when the user input the dash, then code print, then run the printf function, and it print good day, and the good day printed and loop exited using this break using this break. Okay, and using this break. Okay,
Hi everyone. This slide explains how our RPN calculator manage the stack using the push and pop functions along with error handling for a smooth user experience. Think of the stack as the stack of plate in a cafeteria. You can only add plates on top and remove the top plate. Now come to explain push functions. These functions let us push a new numbers onto the stack, like adding a plate on top. The code checks if the stack is full, just like full plate stack. If it is full, it displays stack overflow because there are no space for more numbers. The program exits to prevent unexpected behaviors. Come to the pop functions. These functions let us pop a number of the stack, like taking the plate, taking the top plate in a stack. Display stack underflow because there are no numbers to remove. The program exit and avoid errors. To summarize these sections, the stack is full. An attempt is made to push a value onto it. It prints stack overflow and exits. If the stack is empty and an attempt is made to pop a value from it, it prints stack underflow and exits. Okay, my explanation is over, and I invite Ravishan to continue these presentations. Thank you.
Okay, in this part, our calculator get three things: char OP, double A, and double B. So char OP is our secret code. Example like add, multiply, and etc. So double A is our first number and double B is our second number. So firstly, our calculator checks the secret code. It means OP. So if it is seems a plus sign, it adds two number and give you the answer. So it if it is seems a minus sign, it subtract second number from the first number and give you the answer. So if it is same like asterisk mark, so it multiplies the two numbers and gives you the answer. So here's the tricky part. Division can't done by zero. No? So the calculator checks if the second number is zero. If it is zero, it tells you with an error message division by error, zero error. So and also the shut down the calculator. It means exit the program. So if the second number is not zero, it divides the first number by the second number and give you the answer. So if the calculator doesn't recognize the secret code, finally, so it tells you with an error message invalid operator and shut down the calculator. So basically, in this code means like the code makes sure that a calculator only does the things it's supposed to do and doesn't crash when you try to do something impossible like the very example like dividing by zero. So that's all in this part. Okay, thank you.